Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a team from the American, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollitt, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Navy Midshipmen will go on offense first to start this game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Well, obviously, a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback, because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll try to do it himself, and he avoids the tackle with the slide. Navy will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. On his way from around the 50. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Irish offense comes out. First chance we've had to see them today. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense...
Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them, because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Irish!
And that touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown, Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on the road.
On the move from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. And here comes the Navy offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. handoff from the gun. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. On the option. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Navy will have to punt it away. He'll field it close to the 50. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking deep. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The give to the fullback. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Some misdirection with the counter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Horvat. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hutchinson. There he goes! And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give to the big fullback. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hutchinson. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here come the Irish back on offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Looking to pass, it's Carr. Snagged in the middle, it's Lott. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Snap it to the back. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And he tacks on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Give to the running back. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Navy will have to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll give it to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
So now it's 2nd and long. Fullback's got it. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Navy will have to punt it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Dropping back, it's Carr. He's got it. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time but you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Navy!
The one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Texas A&M is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Kyle Field, one of the more special places to watch a game in all of college football. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Penn State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Snagged out of the air. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Carr. He's open on the right. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The pass ball's incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Here's the return from inside his 10. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivalries. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here come the Irish, back on offense. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Finds Zach Brees, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Trying to make magic with his feet.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape scramble and go pick up the first down. That is a killer if you're the defensive coordinator. You've now got to find more ways to get pressure on this guy and get him on the ground.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Takes it back inside the 40. They'll mark him at the 39-yard line, and the interception has set up great field position. And Navy will go back on the attack. Gives it on the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 20. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. The play action fake. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, midshipmen. And here they come, almost all the way back.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Power football with the run. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Back to pass. He'll take a deep shot here. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Sends it back in motion. They'll run the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Hutchinson. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the 1st option, playing the 2nd option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Now the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Chapman. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Horvath. Pressure coming. Finds his man. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Navy will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Still on his feet at the 45. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He makes it grab, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Irish!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Navy offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Leaves it with the running back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Running into the open space. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Running free. Touchdown, Navy! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
What a play call. Fourth and short. Everybody in the building expecting that to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They had the matchup they wanted, one-on-one. QB takes a shot. It's an absolute strike, and they take it all the way in for a touchdown. What a play.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. From the gun, running back gets to give. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Got enough for the first down and wants more. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now. There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Looking for room. It's Price. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. Picks up the first down, still moving. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if it's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Wide receiver comes in motion. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. Leaves it with the back. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. Navy comes to the line facing second and short.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again.
Turning it on. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Horvat. They'll run the screen. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep